Hello and welcome. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, now in its 10th anniversary edition. I teach my clients how to change their consciousness so they can heal their bodies naturally. We don't need pills to heal. We need consciousness. And today, let's talk about fear. When we get a diagnosis that triggers fear, as long as we're afraid of our bodies, we cannot heal. The body cannot heal while we are in a state of fear. Why? Because fear is a life-depleting energy. It's not a life-enhancing, life-giving energy. And in order for our bodies to heal, they need some life-affirming energies. Fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame, these are all traumas that we've experienced in the world that we live in, the society that we live in is a trauma-inducing society. It is a fear-mongering, war-mongering society. And then we all wonder why we don't fit in. Well, we're not supposed to fit into that kind of a society. Trauma generates dis-ease. It generates mental disease, emotional disease, and physical disease. Trauma is the disease. Every time we experience a trauma, an unexpected shock, that is what starts the dis-ease process in our bodies. Our bodies respond to our traumas. And when we are in fear of what our bodies are doing, that's another trauma. Why? Because we're not meant to be afraid of our own bodies. We can't be separated from the body. If we're in fear of our body, it means that we think our body is doing something that we have no control over. And that is completely not true. Our bodies are part of us. There's nothing to fear. However, we have all been convinced by the powers that be that diseases are attacking our bodies. This is completely untrue. Trauma has started a dis-ease process. And until we learn how to clear the traumas, those traumas will continue to attract more traumas like themselves. Why? Because we live in a universe where the law of attraction is. The law of attraction works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, every nanosecond. The law of attraction is at work. And what does that mean? It means that what we believe is what gets reflected back to us. The universe is providing evidence of our beliefs. Every single thing that we each believe, we experience. We are each the creator of our own life experience. We're each literally generating our own unique experiences. However, because of mass media, all of our consciousnesses have been harnessed into here's what is, this is what is, this is the way things are, this is what you have to create. And we've all just synced up our realities to match. So it appears like there's a big collective reality. But this isn't true. But as we go through life and we start to realize we're not supposed to fit in, we're supposed to be unique because we're each unique aspects of Source itself. As we go through life and we start to realize that we are the creator of our reality, we start to take our power back. And we start to realize that we have been taught fear. We have been taught trauma. We have been taught separation, division. None of these things are natural. But yet, it's what seems to be all prevalent on this earth plane at this moment. So it's up to us to take our powers back, to start seeing that we are Source itself, experiencing itself in 8 billion different bodies. There is no separation between any of us. There's no separation between us and the earth, us and the animals, us and each other. We are all life experiencing itself in billions upon billions of iterations. And all that is, there is life. Life experiencing itself as a tree, life experiencing itself as a human, life experiencing itself as a whale or a dolphin or a fish or a piece of coral or a mountain or a lake. Life, we are life. We've been taught death. It's not a thing. But because we've been taught death, we fear death rather than living. Instead of just living and experiencing life in its fullness, we walk around on this planet fearing death, which is anti-life. Because we've been taught to fear death, we've been taught that something's attacking our bodies that's going to kill us. So now we're afraid of our own bodies. How much longer are we going to live like this? Okay, you cannot live in fear. Like, fear is life depleting. It drains us of living life force energy. So the more fear you live in, the less you actually live. The shorter your life becomes and the more dingy and dreary your life becomes. Fear is a choice. You can choose not to live in fear. And if you wish to heal your body, you're going to have to stop living in fear, because your body cannot heal as long as you are in fear, because your body has to reflect your state of being. And if you are living in fear, fear is a very low quality state of being. So you're going to experience a very low quality of existence. Joy, excitement, enthusiasm, curiosity. These are higher quality energies, higher quality states of existence, more pleasurable states of existence. And these states of existence generate health and vitality. We cannot be living in fear of our bodies and expect to heal. It's not viable. You have to choose a better quality existence. You have to choose a better state of being. In order for your body to heal, it needs love. It needs your light. It needs you. It needs you to be living and flowing, living life force energy to and through your cells. This is what regenerates and rejuvenates and revitalizes you. Pills are not going to do that. Maybe on the short term, maybe there's something on the short term that can help you over a hump. I'm not here to demonize all pills. However, the pills are not the answer. Living life force energy is the answer. Love. Loving your life, loving yourself, loving your body, loving, living is the answer. So if you are living in fear, I invite you to recognize that fear is an energy. It does not belong to you. It's freely available for you to choose, but it's also freely available for you to get rid of it. What do you choose? You cannot live in fear and expect to heal. It's simply not possible. You cannot live in vitality while you've got energies that are draining your living life force energy. Your body is not the problem. Your body is not being attacked by a disease. Your body is showing you where you have cut off the flow of living life force energy. Only you can turn that flow back on. Only you can clear away the fears, doubts, worries, shames, blames, guilts. You are the creator. It's up to you. You are life itself. Death is the illusion. You are source itself. Therefore, you are the creator itself. You have 100% control. You've just been convinced of being a victim. We have all been convinced of that. We have all been taught to be powerless. We have learned to be victims. We have learned to be powerless. We have learned to live in fear. Because as long as the population is in fear, the population can be controlled. Population control is done through fear and intimidation and spell casting. There are some very dark spells that have been cast over humanity, causing us to believe that we're powerless, that we're victims. But we're not. We are powerful beings of light, and our light is our power. Our love is our power. Our living life force energy is our power. It's what powers our bodies. How much living life force energy do you have running through your body and your life? What energies are you using to power the system? Are you using your energy for the system? Are you feeding the systems? Are you feeding the medical system, the government systems, the educational systems? Are you feeding those systems your energy? Or are you feeding yourself with your living life force energy? The systems are designed to drain our living life force energy so that our energy powers those systems. But if we're using our energy to power those systems, the systems are in power and we're not. Are you ready to take your power back? Are you ready to step outside of the systems? Are you ready to recognize your ability to live as a divine being of light? Outside of those systems. You don't need those systems. You have everything you need right inside to live an incredible, beautiful life. But as long as you're in fear, you're in the system and you're feeding the systems in one way or another. Because fear means that your energy, your living life force energy is being drained. It's going somewhere. It's not going to you. So are you ready to heal your own body? Are you ready to take your power back? Are you ready to break the spell of amnesia that we've all been living under as humanity for hundreds of thousands of years? Are you ready to see who you truly are and the power that you actually possess? In order to do that, you have to rise above the systems. You have to rise above the current thought patterns that are prevalent on this planet. You have to think new thoughts, different thoughts, thoughts that are empowering, thoughts that feel good. Therefore, you have to use energies that feel good. Joy, peace, ease, confidence, certainty. You have the capability. Are you willing to discover it for yourself? Are you willing to use the power that you actually have to heal yourself? If you'd like more information, you can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, currently in its 10th anniversary edition. So thanks for watching. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week because you can. Bye for now.